Kodash. Double honors to our apostles, our teachers. All right. Peace and salutations to the Most High's election. All right. The kings of the earth, man. All right. So, um, a king that not debate, man, with his inferiors, brother. Okay. A lot of debate spirit in Israel. You know, um, got these Genesis Israelites, Sakari, and all these other people. You know, that are just in this debate spirit. You know, at 2025, damn near, and you're still debating your inferiors, man. You're still debating people that's beneath you, man. Okay, you gotta. The scriptures say what the things are written aforetime written for our learning. That through faith and comfort of the scriptures, you may have hope. Um, yeah, King Solomon wasn't walking around doing debates with nobody. All right. When the Queen of Sheba came to him, he wasn't debating her. She just sat and listened like a young, like a little child, you know. Like, oh my God, the wisdom of Solomon, you know. And that's what it was. He wasn't debating nobody. He wasn't sitting there and debating people and shit. If you gotta debate somebody, that means you're on the same level. Y'all are on the same level, and that's your counterpart or your peer or your equal. These people are not our equals, man. It is what it is. The, the president doesn't debate one of the underlings. He debate another candidate that's like him, you know, that's running for the office or whatever, you know. So at the end of the day, our people don't have no ruling class mentality. They come into this thing of ours, and then they just start acting like crazy niggas, you know, debates this and fighting that. Okay, matter of fact, Sirach 28, real quick, verse 7, it says, remember the commandments, bear no malice to thy neighbor. Remember the covenant of the highest and wink at ignorance. Abstain from strife, and thou shalt diminish thy sins. For a furious man will kindle strife. A sinful man disquieted friends, and make it debate amongst them that be at peace. That's right. A sinful man disquieted a friend, and make debate amongst them that be at peace. Your brothers are at peace. You know, one of the things you get older in life, one of the things you seek after is nothing but peace, brother. You know, peace and quiet, silence. Scripture say, study to be quiet. Study to shut the fuck up, man. You know, the more you know, the more you'll glow, like the song said. Well, the more you know, the quieter you are. Yeah. When you've seen it in your life, when a nigga is a shit talker and all he does is run his mouth, he's more than likely he's full of shit and he's not really who he says he is. You know. See, the only time we're supposed to be talking really is when we out there doing the work. The scripture tell you what that a wise man does scarcely smile a little. Sirach 32nd, the 32nd chapter, it says, comprehend much in few words, man. Okay, make not thyself equal a great man, comprehending much in few words. Here it is, the less you speak, the better. That's why when the cops arrest you, they say anything you can will and be used against you in the court of law. Shut that fuck up, man. God damn. Here it is, you got all these dudes running their mouths, talking jibber jabber, and saying this and that about your brothers and elders and brothers like yourselves and all kind of shit. Just running their mouths. You know, shut the fuck up, bro. You know, all this money grabbing schemes and all this stuff, you know, it's not spiritual. It's causing debate. It's causing strife amongst men that be at peace amongst themselves. Again, Sirach 28:9. All right. A sinful man disquieted friends and make a debate amongst them be at peace. All right. Scripture tell you to dwell amongst peace, at peace with amongst the churches. You know, but here comes a nigga. Here comes an evil nigga just bringing about confusion. You know, here comes, oh yeah, you know, oh yeah, this and that, and this, you know, debating, brother, constantly debating, constantly bringing about some type of strife and envy. The scriptures say what? There be some that teach you how aside for strife and envy, man. Not sincerely supposing to add more affliction to my bonds. What does that mean? It means we're already catching hell, and here comes a nigga giving you more hell, questioning you about this and questioning you about that. Well, can you go into this topic? I already covered it like 20 times. Can you go into this? Can you go into that? You know, that's why you see brothers getting a little frustrated with Jake sometimes, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, you got men in there that's called, not chosen, but called to cause confusion, cause you know, strife and envy, give you brothers headaches, man. You know, you got niggas set up as headaches, you know, hindrances. But at the end of the day, that's sort of for fulfillment of the scriptures to take place. But our job is to teach, not debate nobody, man. What the hell I debate you for? Okay, what am I debating a dude that's underneath your level? You know, the scripture say this, okay, about debating your neighbor, right? Proverbs 25 and verse 9. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor. No, okay, 8 verse. I should have read the 8 verse. It says, go not forth hastily to strive. A hasty striver, you know, a dude that's quick to strife. You know, why don't you find an agreement with your brother? You know, always in a debate, man. Now, sometimes you do have to debate your cause, you know, but you gotta know a time and place. Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. There's a time and place for everything. Okay, a time to kill, a time to speak, a time to refrain from embracing, etc., etc. So it says, "Go forth not hastily to strife, lest thou know not what to do in the end thereof, when thy neighbor have put thee to shame. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself, and discover not a secret to another, lest he hear it and put thee to shame, and thine infamy turn out away." See, you individuals out there, you little great debaters, you've been put to shame through all your debates. It made you look stupid trying to be too deep. You know, Hassad and them. Hassad, man. I don't know why they kept bigging you up, Hassad. You know, this guy was always a novice underneath Alazar Titty. You know, I'm sorry, but that's just the truth, brother. If you see this, you know, now you got up under the wings, up from out the wings of Alazar, but you're waxing worse and worse because you're a byproduct of your man Alazar, man, which is another great debater, you know, with an egregious amount of pride on him, you know. Okay, evidenced by all this merch, you know, giving yourself these lofty titles, coming up against men that taught you in a disrespectful manner. I mean, you may disagree with a man, you know, you ain't gonna agree with all brothers and stuff like that, you know, but at the end of the day, for you to go out there and call your elder brothers rapists and all that stuff, you know, that's some demonic activity right there. That's some paranormal activity. If you ask me, you know, or if you consult the scriptures, all right. But when you debate your cause with your neighbor, you know, you do so in an orderly fashion. You know, scripture tell you, 1 Corinthians 14:40, let all things be done decently in order, right? So you don't go on the internet, you know, giving these other people fuel to the fire. Look, this is not an Israelite group right here. This is a black fringe cult group. You know, yeah, this is crazy. That's crazy, man. That's something that the accuser would do. That's something that the white man would do. You know, that's why you dudes are not gonna rule in the kingdom, because you niggas you don't know how to deal as kings, nigga. You niggas don't know how to deal as kings. All you know how to deal is as niggas. You know, can't forgive, can't show mercy. You can't shut the fuck up. You know, you can't be wrong. You can never be wrong. You know, sometimes in the tutelage of a king, you must be wrong, brother. You know, and that's fine. You gotta learn. You know, but anyways, it is what it is. You know, these things must be all right. So it says Psalms, no, Isaiah 58, Isaiah chapter 58, and verse 3, it says, "Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest us not? Wherefore have we lifted our soul, that thou takest no knowledge of it? Behold, in the day of your fast, you find pleasure and exalt your labors. Behold, you fast for strife and debate, and to smite with the fist of wickedness. And ye shall not fast as ye do this day, to make your voice to be heard on high." Yeah, our people are strive for fast for strife and debate. You know, they're in this truth for not for sincere purposes. That's why it says in Sirach 1 and 30, it says, Lord, cast it down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not into the truth with the fear of the Lord. You know? Okay, Sirach 1 and verse 29. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest. That's why it's best to shut the hell up, man. Sometimes, just shut the fuck up. Maybe you won't, shoot yourself in the foot. Maybe you'll just it's better. It's gonna tell you a fool hold his peace kind of wise. Hold thy peace, and find an occasion to speak. And if thou hast not knowledge, the Lord told you, cover that mouth, man. Reveal not the wisdom that thou havest not, man. You know. So it says, be not a hypocrite in the sight of men, and take the heed without speakers, 30th verse. So right 130, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall. Now I'm the deacon, now I'm the high priest, now I'm the priest. I'm the priest now. Yeah. It says, lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul, and so the Most High discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not into the truth, to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart's full of deceit. Yeah, a heart that's full of deceit. That's our people, you know, and especially you, Genesis Israelites, and the rest of you, just using you as an example, man. You great debaters, you know, Captain Crunch, yeah, Captain Zariak, man. All right, these guys out there, man. These guys are great debaters, man, and they're full of shit, you know. Well, how do we know this? By the evidence. The proof is in the pudding. You shall know them by their fruits. What is their fruits? Tommy G interviews. That's the fruit. And dudes talking about Will Smith. You should have popped your woman. You should have popped that nigga's woman as revenge. You know, Will Smith. You should have popped that dude's woman. That's the type of level that these great debaters are on. I ain't never go into no real topics. Open up the phone line, have dudes calling about this and that and all this other shit. You know, standing up on there with microphones, yelling at people, talking about yeah, all this confusion, man. You know, breaking chairs and shit, doing just antics, man. Internet antics, gimmicks and shit. Which the truth is not about. All right, so that's what the great debating spirit brings about. Nothing but confusion. Nothing but confusion, big dog. Nothing but confusion. It says 2 Corinthians 12 and 18. It says, I desire Titus, with him I sent a brother. Did Titus make gain of you? Walk we not in the same spirit? Walk we not in the same steps? Again, think you that you excuse ourselves unto you. We speak before the Most High in Yahushua. But we do all things, dearly beloved, for your edifying. Are you doing all things for the edifying? These debates are not edifying, man. These debates are not edifying, okay? Not edifying. 30th verse. For I fear lest when I come, I shall not find you as I would, and that I shall be found unto you such as would not, lest there be debates amongst you, envyings, strifes, backbitings, whisperings, swellings, and tumults. That's Jake for you, man. Full of envying and tumults, man. Strives and envies, and envyings, if you will. For I fear, 2 Corinthians 12 and 20. All right. The Apostle Paul speaking to the Corinthians. I fear lest when I came to you, I should not find you as ye ought. That I should not find you as I would, and that I should be found unto you as ye would not, lest there be debates, envyings, wrath, strifes, backbitings, whisperings, and swellings, and tumults. And at least when I come again, the most high, my power will humble me amongst you. That I shall bewail many which have sinned already, have not repented of the uncleanness, fornication, and the lasciviousness which they have committed. All right. So yeah, our people, when you examine them, they're full of these type of spirits. Great debating, envying, wrath, strifes, backbitings, whisperings, swellings, tumults. They're making tumults. These are great messages. That's making a tumult right there, causing uproar amongst the people. Look at those guys. Yeah, they're totally cult. Those guys are a cult. Now they're looking at the Israelites as a cult. This is a black cult, you know. But it is what it is because the truth is for a few, you know. Okay, so it says Romans chapter 1 and verse uh 28. It says, even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High has given them over onto a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. That's right. Being filled with all unrighteousness. That's our people. Fornication, wickedness. They've yet to put off the old man. You know, fornication, lasciviousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, and whispers. The Most High gave these guys over to a reprobate mind. All right, because they don't like to really retain the Lord in their knowledge and their wisdom. Because and then the Most High, what he doesn't, if you're not filled with the Holy Spirit, then you're filled with these things: fornication, wickedness, debate, envy, envy, envy causes you to debate. You know, so you could get your feet in the in the door. You know, that's how people make it in these different industries, right? They'll go and they'll jump to the top. They'll go and they'll debate the top guy. That's what happens when you're in jail. And we're in captivity, right? You always got to go to the top guy and fight him. You know, when you're in jail and shit, you got to fight the top dude. You know, you got to fight the big dog on the yard, so you could kind of get your name out there. Oh, so and so debated this one, and oh, they kind of made them. You know, they had a point. You know, blah blah blah. Oh, these are the guys. You know, the people around them will start looking at the one that beat up the top dog somehow. You know, or challenged them as like, you know, as someone to respect. That's how human nature works. Like Michael Jackson said. Romans 1 and verse 29 says, so they're full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, and whisper. See, the word deceit is right next to the word debate. Right there. I wonder why he put that there. 30th verse. Backbiters, haters of the Most High. Backbiters, that's a liar. A backbiter is a liar, a slanderer. Okay, not because you may have responded to somebody say something to you. That doesn't mean you're a backbiter. A backbiter, if you look up the word, okay, that's a term that's used. All right, you're a backbiter if you answer somebody, right? No, you're not a backbiter. A backbiter is a liar and a deceiver. All right, that's a backbiter. Haters of the Most High, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, without who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. All right. So you might say, oh, there ain't no big deal. You know, ain't no big deal. I'm just debating people and shit and being a nigga, you know, talking shit. There ain't no big deal. You know. See, the Most High, he sees things differently than you. He said, my thoughts are not your thoughts, my ways are not your ways. You know. So when you see you call into the truth, the Lord gave you an opportunity to repent, you know, and seek him out 10 times more, whatever. But then here you go. You're taking this liberty as an opportunity for you to big yourself up and shit, exalt yourself, make yourself a great debater, make a name for yourself, you know, get praise and fame, you know, get a bunch of internet comments and shit like that. You know, you get a bunch of you get a bunch of fame based upon, you know, you get donations based upon an internet presence. So that's what this whole debate and things about. It's really about exalting yourself. And the Lord told you about exalting yourself, man. You shall be abased. You know, if we sat here and debated people, you know how many people will watch these videos? I have at least like 3-4 times the subscribers, 3-4 times the views, and 3-4 times I can monetize my channel, you know, and I can do all kind of stuff. If I'm just start debating people, you know, That'd be a waste of damn time. All right. Because our forefathers were not running around debating Edomites and shit. You know, here it is. I'm looking at these interviews. You got these guys supposed to be high priests, and they're debating Edomites. What the fuck I look like debating an Edomite? This nigga's a dead dog. He might as well be a fucking dog on the street. What the fuck I look like debating Edomite, man? You got women on the panel up there debating. No offense to you women out there, but I'm not debating you. I'm not debating you, man. When you argue with your woman, this is a little gym. When you argue with her profusely, that means that y'all actually like on the same type of level. You shouldn't really argue with her like that. That's a golden nugget, you know. Once you get a little older, you know. And when you continually argue with your woman, you know, on this side, you know, you're gonna argue with her, bro. But when you see the dynamics between a king and his women, a king doesn't argue with his women. He doesn't do that. He don't sit there and argue. He just, bitch, get out here, go. You know, I replace you. You know, that's just how it is. Because they don't have time for all that shit. They don't have time for a woman to be over there stressing their asses out. You know, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna debate with you. The scripture tells you you're a pillar of rest. Yes, you're gonna have a little bit of, you know, sometimes a debate, but or whatever. Y'all might get into it because she's a woman. You know, you see things differently, whatever the fuck, you know. But when you sitting there, you know, having to explain yourself to her and shit, and she's over there undermining your authority and all this, that's a clear sign that, you know, at the end of the day, you gotta just, you know, you gotta hit, you know, one of y'all gotta go y'all separate ways, man, because at the end of the day, she's supposed to be up under your tutelage, man, you know. But scripts speak about exalting thyself. Matthew 23 and verse 11. It says, and he that is greatest amongst you shall be your servant. Whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that humble himself shall be exalted. All right, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, the great debaters, hypocrites, for you shut the kingdom of heaven against men, for ye yourselves neither go in, neither suffer ye that are entering to go in. And woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you devour widows' houses, and for pretense make long prayer, therefore you shall receive the great damnation. All right, you know, to be seen of men, all their works they do to be seen of men. All right. Okay, dude, me seen. Yep. So the same chapter, 5th verse. It says, but all their works they do to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and large bore their garments. They love the uppermost room at feasts and chief seats in the synagogues, and greeting in the markets be called men rabbi, the common boy. Oh yeah. Rabbi, yeah, brother, yeah, high priest. Great job. I'm with you, high priest this, and oh yeah, you tell him, Hassan, you tell him, so and so. Y'all tell him I've been rocking with you since 2000 and something. Yeah, man, you better than all them other camps. Them guys are weirdos, man. What the fuck? See, now you got people over there slandering other brothers, you know, and shit, call them Satan, you know. Yeah, you know, you disquieting the men that be at peace. Again, so I read the 28th chapter, the 9th verse. You know, and now you over there causing emotional damage to the brother, man. You know. Sirach 28 and verse 9. A sinful man disquieted friends and make debate amongst them that be at peace. You know. Make a debate amongst them that be at peace. You're over there saying, oh yeah, one of these guys don't believe it, and the other one don't, you know, this one is against the other one, and then this one, you know. If that's the case, then you know the Lord will reveal it. But you ain't going over there like a serpent trying to sow discord. This camp against the other one, like you demon Zion. I'm a. Cause I remember you did a video South Carolina against Dallas. You know, this one's contradicting the other one. You know, that type of shit, man. That type of shit is you over there sowing discord amongst them. Oh yeah, y'all really don't fuck with each other like that. That's a demonic trait. That's a demonic thing. You know. That's something that they do in the world, man. They try to plot, pit each other, friends against each other, man. That's what the great debaters do, man. Yeah. All right. That's what these great debaters do. That's why I should say their mouths must be stopped that subvert whole households, man. They have the circumcision. meaning they understand the truth. They're in the faith, right? So quote unquote, they don't understand the scriptures the whole way, but they know that they're Israelites, and so the Lord is looking at this like their mouths must be stopped. Titus 1 and verse 9, holding fast the faithful word as he had been taught, that he might be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers. Many vain talkers, many just babblers. Ain't saying shit, but just yeah, blah, 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 blah. 3, 4, 5, 6 hours live streams, like your boy Nightquam, 14-hour streams and shit. Hey, brother, this is not casing that. We're not casing that, man. We're not Duke Dennis, and we're not damn AMP, or we're not Mark from RDC World. Okay, we don't have to be up there for 14 hours and shit. Up there, yeah, brother. This is about the quality. It's about getting to the point. It's about, you ain't gonna be popping your woman for 12 hours, man. That's just too much. That's too much. Here it is, all nighters. You're gonna put that's not how it works. You're gonna have to get to the point, man. You have to get to the point and get to the finish line, man. Get to the point, finish it, and move on. That's how it hits. That's how you do the workouts. You ain't out there working out. You work out in intervals, man. You get intervals going and shit, and then you finish. Then you hit it. That's how you build the muscle. You do sets and shit, 10 of 10. You don't sit there and fucking do 7,000 push-ups and shit. You're gonna break your arms. You're gonna fucking, you ain't gonna have no ligaments left. That's why I speak about the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish. 5 took oil in their lamps, the 5 did not. They spent up all the oil doing too much. Less is more. Yeah, you heard that? The expression, less is more. Titus 1 and verse 10. There are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, especially them that know that they're Israelites. A lot of niggas. 11 verse. Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things they ought not to for filthy lucre's sake. One of themselves, a prophet of their own, said the Christians are always liars, evil beasts, and slow bellies. But his witness is true, wherefore rebuke them sharply that they may be sound in the faith. And when you rebuke them, they're gonna turn around, call you grapists. They're gonna turn around and that's why the scripture say, be not hasty to credit a man. And one thing I will say, brothers did give these guys too much credit, and they got to their fucking heads, man. Every video, a lot of videos, they're giving these guys credit. These guys are always going to turn around and do you dirty. They're always going to turn around and talk shit and bite the hand that feeds them. That's just and now look what's happening. Because the Lord told you that you're not supposed to give the credit too quick, man. But men, we're in the flesh. Brothers do things, it's all right, But this is what happens when you exalt these guys. Oh yeah, this was a great teacher, Balazar, and this one and that one, and man, these guys are fucking charlatans, man. Okay, clout chasers, lovers of the pleasures more than lovers of the Most High, evidenced by the Passover over there having naked women and stuff like that, long hair. Oh yeah, I'm a Nazarite. Look, man, I don't hear nothing about nobody being no Nazarite, brother. I'm a Nazarite, bro. I never heard the apostle. I never heard one of them brothers. I never heard none of them come to me and be like, on a video, yeah, brother, you gotta be a Nazarite. I never know the elders, that I speak with, or that I've been in contact with. The elder brother right here that be holding the camp with me, been in thing 15, 16 years. I never heard him talk one time about a Nazarite. Never. That's not important. That's just an excuse so you could grow hair down behind your back. Yeah, I'm like Samson. And the kingdom, man, we'll see. We'll figure it out, man. Judges 5:11. In the place of drawing waters, there thou shalt rehearse the righteous acts, man. We're just rehearsing the righteous acts, man. All right. It's more important that you know the truth, that you understand these scriptures 100%, which a lot of you don't. You don't even understand the scriptures 100%, but you're a Nazarite. You're a Nazarite. Come on, brother. You're not even out there on them highways and byways. Do you even believe? You know, do you believe? It's more important to believe than to. Oh, I'm a Nazarene. I ain't drinking grapes, and I ain't. I'm making a pact. I'm not drinking alcohol no more, man. You know, maybe you should drink some alcohol, brother. Maybe you loosen the fuck up, and you won't be debating everybody. You know, maybe you won't be debating nobody. Maybe you won't disquiet men that are at peace. Goddamn. Maybe get a couple of drinks in you, man. You know. All right. Anyways, brother. Romans 9 or 13 and verse 3 and verse Romans chapter 3 and verse 10. As is written, there is none righteous, now not one. There's none that understandeth, there's none that seeketh after the Most High. They are all gone out the way, they're all together become unprofitable. See, our people have then become unprofitable, man. You know, bunch of unprofitable people. There is none that doeth good, no not one. Their throat is an open sepulchre. With their tongues they have used deceit. The poison asp under their lips. It says, whose mouth full of cursing and bitterness. In Acts the eighth chapter, it says that in Acts the 8th chapter, the upon them they seen that Simon was coming to him, and they said, I perceive that thou art in the gall of bitterness, right about the 14th verse. I perceive that you are in the gall of bitterness. See, these people are in the gall of bitterness. All right, these debaters, you know, they're in the gall of bitterness. They got a bitter, dark spirit. Look, bro, it's not my fault. It's not my problem that your ass is a bitter, twisted individual. Nigga, get some oil, brother. You know, find yourself something to do instead of fucking debating everybody and shit. Find something to do. God damn. It says their feet are swift to shed blood, and their destruction and misery are in their ways. Misery loves company. You know, it ain't my fault that you a miserable nigga. All right. You gotta bring your misery around everybody else and shit. Disquieting men that are at peace. You see? So it says, 17th verse. And the way of peace have they not known. The way of peace they have not known. A nigga don't know how to be at peace with himself. A nigga don't know how to shut the fuck up, man, and just be at peace and be cool. They always got to look for some type of fucking problem with somebody. Oh, look at this. This is going too well right here. I just gotta make this shit. I gotta fuck this shit up. That's what goes on in a nigga's head, man. You know. It says they have not known the way of peace. 18th verse. There is no fear of the Most High before their eyes. Now we know that whatsoever things the law saith, it is safe to them who are under the law, that every mouth may be stopped, and that the world may become guilty before the Most High. Now, you got the blameless, which are the ones that know how to shut the fuck up, bro. They're blameless. The Lord told them, study to be quiet, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. Study to be quiet. Study to shut the hell up, bro. You know? Because when you know better, you do better. And your words are few and far between. All right? Study to be quiet, man. The kingdom of heaven is about peace, man. And the peace of the Most High dwell in your hearts, right? Well, a nigga can't have no peace. You can't never have no peace with a great debater. You know, there's no peace there, man. All right. First Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 10. And that indeed that you do it to all the brethren which are in Macedonia. We beseech you, brethren, that you increase more and more, and that you study to be quiet and to do your own business, and to work with your own hands, not be a busybody and other of man affairs. Talking about this man, that man, this one and that one. Look, bro, shut the fuck up, man. The Lord is gonna do a lot of judgment. The forward tongue, the scripture say what? The forward tongue shall be cut out. All right. Too much talking. You know, too much talking. Right? The scriptures say that the world, the earth, gonna be a quietness before the Lord, before His coming. All this fucking noise, all this talking, man. You know, the earth is gonna stand still. The earth, the scripture say, you remember that one movie, the day the earth stood still with Keanu Reeves? Yeah, man. The whole earth is gonna be at rest and quiet. Right? Isaiah 4 and 17. it says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into sing. Yeah, that's when the Lord comes, man. The earth is gonna be quiet. Everybody's gonna shut their damn mouth, man. Okay. And they're gonna be nothing but peace. And we ain't gonna have this great debating spirit going on. You know? Every man, what the scripture say? You're not gonna have to teach every man his neighbor, because all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. That's when the new covenant is established. You ain't gonna have to be debating about the new covenant and the new covenant. Oh, well, let's figure out where it's for the new covenant. A new covenant nigga is he's a contrary, man. He disquiets all the men that are at peace. You know, we're in the new covenant already. If we was in the new covenant, I wouldn't have to debate with you about being in the new covenant. So, Sirach 28 and verse 8, abstain for 7 verse. Remember the commandments, bearing no malice to thy neighbor. Remember the covenant of the highest, and wink at ignorance. Abstain from strife, and thou shalt diminish thy sins, for a furious man will kindle strife. A sinful man disquiet his friends, and make a debate amongst them that be at peace. So is the matter of the fire, so it burneth. A man's strength is according to his wrath. According to his riches, his anger riseth. And the stronger they are which contend, the more they will be inflamed. A hasty contention kindle a fire. A hasty contention kindle a fire, and a hasty fighting sheddeth blood. If thou blow the spark, it shall burn. But if thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched, and both these come out thy mouth. Curse the whisperer and the double-tongued, for such have destroyed many that were at peace. Your great debaters are whisperers and double-tongued, double-minded individuals. James 1:8. A double-minded man unstable on his ways. A backbiting tongue had disquieted many and driven them from nation to nation. Strong cities have it pulled down and overthrown the house of great men. A backbiting tongue have cast out virtuous women and deprived them of their labors. Okay, whoso hearken unto it shall never find rest and never dwell quietly. The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh, but the stroke of the bones, or the tongue breaketh bones. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many as fallen by the tongue. All right, so the tongue is gonna get a lot of you individuals in trouble, man. All right, but the Lord said, Matthew 5:9, blessed are the peacemakers. All right, so with that, I shall leave it there. Okay, Isaiah 57:21, there's no peace in my power to the wicked. Okay, 2 Thessalonians 3:11. For we hear that some amongst you walk disorderly, not working at all, being busybodies. That's right. All right, so you got a lot of unruly vain talkers today, especially there the circumcision whose mouths must be stopped. Okay, it says in Titus 1:9-10, we read earlier. All right. So the great debate spirit, the Lord's gonna dissolve that spirit from out there, from amongst our people, man. All right, because that's unprofitable. All right. And it's none but confusion. All right, so with that, call I'm La Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakodash, double honors to our apostles, elders. Peace out, text to you brothers out there. All right, you few virtuous sisters. All right. The hell with you debaters, man. Okay. Well, king does not debate his inferior servants, especially not a damn Edomite or a heathen. What the fuck I gotta tell you about the scriptures? This is not for you. Okay. This is only for the elect. All right. So that's shalom. Shalom.